Пошло.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Угу. Че, дикпик пришел?
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
Обожаю эту песню.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Wait, what's los? Ain't you playing the ponies no more? You're too good for the boys at the track now.
Ты хотел что сказать? А, подводный город. Нью-Йорк подводный. А в первых играх он уничтожен уже? А. Классный стиль вот этих вот 20-х, 30-х.
Afternoon.
Я бы хотела ролевую в этом сете.
Such a shame.
If we were all made from common clay, then Einstein would have remained a patent clerk. It's our responsibility to strive.
Here, here.
Что его не пускают? А чего его не пускают? Момент. А потому что надо выпускать кота. Он устраивает дестрой. Может, ему покакать надо. Так ты ж не пускаешь.
To these children. What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia?
Ой,
Little sisters. Atom factories.
это те девушки.
Grotesque.
Compromise?
А что это за девушки? Это работницы фабрики, что ли?
We're just men and women, Howard. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy. In what country?
М. Мгм. Да, помню. А. Мгм. О.
I love him for who he is, not for what he
Мгм.
does.
Some people just aren't deserving.
О.
If you didn't know that, then
Мгм. Мгм. Ого, ничего себе. Мгм, мгм. Да, нехило так. Мгм. Мгм, мгм. Офигеть, да, такой прям нуар. Кто? А, она.
Come on, we haven't got all day.
what do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
О, эта штука была. Я знаю ее, я видела ее. Эпично
I say,
улетел.
you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to.
Funny,
What?
you're not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Мгм. Так, так чё ты его не выпускал на балкон-то? М.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw
Дякую.
Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshments, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Дикпат. Не поддерживает. А мне вот интересно, почему, как бы это же игра, насколько я понимаю, в свое время была, ну, можно сказать, вот, допустим, две дамочки слева стоят, одна курит, другая там стаканчик трёт. Вот, и там у них анимации, например, когда вот это вот сейчас я сам лучше, ну вот когда официант материализуется рядом с курящей, она наклоняется, чтобы он дал ей прикурить, и у нее анимации перещелкиваются, то есть у нее нет транзишена между двумя анимациями, она не плавно переключается, а у нее еще щелчок вот этот есть между двумя анимациями. Как бы игра, они не заморочились. Ну, как бы мы мобилкой, мы заморачиваемся, они и они не заморочились. Неудивительно, как мы с этим нашим отношением еще умудряемся зарабатывать. Как ты вкусно ешь. Вперед.
I suppose I shouldn't have drank so much when I was pregnant, clearly. No changing it now.
I told her. You want someone to listen to your worries? Buy a puppy. Me? I got better things.
I hope that wasn't your attempt at pillow talk, darling.
Mr. DeWitt. I'll find my source inside of that club.
Окей, жидкие.
What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Мужики-зайчики.
I don't have all the flaws and drawbacks other people have.
Ты маэстро.
Emotions. I'm just a more trustworthy.
You're all gone.
Блин, какой же стиль выдержанный.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Нет. В смысле я?
What brung you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
It's temporary.
Temporary. Just like gulag. Temporary. Until someone puts a bullet in your head.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Good day to you, ma'am.
Обыскать, видимо, за ним, там сзади.
Excuse me. The lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss?
I want-
It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon?
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you that...
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp. I'll see to it they begin.
Get your hands off me!
Damn. Must be somewhere else.
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
How was Ryan taking all the Fontaine's business? Any different?
I went through basic with him. Decent.
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Darling, that
hello.
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Oh, yes.
Oh, music does something to me. Especially something in this vein.
Yes.
It's almost primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music.
Gotta find that box.
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so intoxicating. How so powerful and nasty.
Nothing.
Oh, yes.
Only one place left.
The urge to surrender.
I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing. Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Frank Fontaine. Now there's a straight shot.
Buongiorno, signore. Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth.
Where is he hiding that
Fear of what
box?
foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
Oh, would you? Oh, I would like so much to understand.
In this
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
breathe the swampy air of the parasite.
You see all that in that little picture?
Yes, in fact.
You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Amazing.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Did you hear that Andrew Ryan took control of Fontaine Futuristics? Sarge, but I'm real upset. We came to
You take a look around a bit more.
Whatever you wish. Time is of the essence.
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection. This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
Ну, он закончился очень запутанно. Она какая-то похищенная дочь, что ли, Дэвида, но при этом не дочь. Да, она его почему-то утопила. Ну, видимо, она из будущего пришла. Они же там, насколько я понимаю, прыгали туда-сюда обратно. Но концовка Инфинита была запутанная довольно. Видимо, потому что я не знаю, о чем первый BioShock. Неважно. Воу! Блин, подводный город, это круто. Под океанами.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Dance, dance, move! Move, that's right, that's right. Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music! To the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cole, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt!
Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
красиво.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
It's like the heat that I walk.
Still looking! Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Вот оно. Вот оно, говорю, недостатки потрошек.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Уехал.
What was the greatest lie ever created?
Пуш. Покатаемся на лифте.
Doesn't anyone ever clean these seats?
Look, there. Splicers.
Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
Some fellow nearby? Some fella?
Did you give him I thought you were my friend!
Take this ammo. Catch, Mr. Dead. Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
It says it's on the top floor.
So we go up. Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Sooner or later, he'll pop right up.
Come on. Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Yeah. Maybe even lay down a trap or two.
Это круто.
Ammo! Take it! Take it!
That'll do!
Keep my eyes open for more.
А, потому что прицеливается. Мгм. Да. Time to spot